AD 1983.
You know, of all of the things I was expecting,
Not that.
this
The
was
fourth
not.
year.
This was not it.
It's the fourth year of the series of mysterious deaths in Hamza Al-Sano's Oishu Summer's curse 1 year after Satoshi Hojo's disappearance. Time leap! Excited.
I really wasn't expecting us to jump right now.
It's happening!
I mean, I guess all of the exposition last chapter.
It was priming us. It was
Yeah.
pacing-wise being like, there's a bit of a lull, we're learning some stuff, and now you're ready for being back to the present future. The present future.
There has been a lot of exposition this arc.
It's been great, you know. It's what I love about Rikishi's novels, is the exposition and the repeating.
Well, I mean, sometimes his exposition's like incredibly egregious and really takes away from the moment. Other times it kind of fits in.
I mean, I've certainly enjoyed the conversations we've had in the last chapter. I thought that was fucking great. It was a good time. But, yeah. At least there are characters interacting and doing stuff. That's good.
You're right. I really shouldn't complain about anything.
No, you shouldn't complain about anything. Least of all, the resolution of any images. Just don't do it.
Wow.
Not today. Can't
believe
do it.
you've done this to me.
Can't do it. Not today.
I hadn't been able to get used to my new school in Akinomiya, but I had some friends there now.
Did you ever move schools?
No, I didn't actually.
Really?
I mean, I guess I went to two different schools between primary school and high school,
Yeah,
which
same.
the Americans might know as middle school and high school.
What happened to primary school? What do you do at the start of American school?
What? It is the same as ours, but they split their high school into two for some reason.
Oh, that's weird. You guys are weird, okay? I'm just saying.
It's always like I only discovered this at some point because I was having a conversation with some American friends, and I was like, "Yeah, when I got into high school around, when I was 12," and they're just like, "What? You were 12?"
Are you smart? Are you experiencing accelerated learning?
I was like, "No, I'm a fucking dropkick." What are you on about?
I mean, it's like college versus university, right? I think that's the American versus Australian thing. Is that correct?
I don't know if it's America versus Australia. I think it's also a bit of a Britain thing, but yes,
You're
college
right.
is not a...
It's not an Australian term.
Well,
I think.
Well, no, but like we use college more liberally. Like
I
there are
see.
high schools here that use the term college.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm learning things, and I'm not even the American here, or the Swedish person, depending on who you ask. Anyway, let's go read the story about Shion and
Why
her
would
fun
we do that?
adventures. I want to let you know, I've been very disappointed in us in recent arcs because we've had much less memes. There have been significantly less fan art and bad memes in our Discord
Hold
chat.
on, who are you calling out? Are you calling out us or the audience?
Both.
Okay.
Everyone. We're all implicit in this crime. So I'm just letting you know, make memes for us is what I'm trying to tell you to do.
Yeah,
we
'cause
have
there's
to
nothing
work
quite like
harder.
telling people to be funny
Yes.
to make them funny.
Be funny. Us. Go back. Read the whole of Higurashi and this time be funny.
That's what Lorne Michaels did before every episode of Saturday Night Live. He'd just
Right,
walk
right.
up to his actors and just say, all right, there's only one thing you need to know. Fuck the script, fuck the plan.
Be
Just
funny.
Be funny.
Just be funny, man. That's the most inopportune time to be funny. In the words of the great Krendor, who's a wonderful man.
Excellent.
You know who that is?
I know who Craig
Good,
is.
I'm
yes.
glad.
I just don't know if it's a relevant enough reference.
I don't care. He's a beautiful muffin. Let's continue.
Let's get some more Ariana Grande memes up in here.
Oh!
Because that's like more relevant.
There you go.
I
That's
guess.
the meme. I want you to make your best Ariana Grande meme.
Just
do
put
it.
my big fucking red head on
Yes.
Ariana Grande.
Somebody
Has
make
about
that.
the same jawline definition. now that I think about
yeah.
it.
I think that. You're gonna kill me.
You asked for it. Since I got a
critic.
part-time job at my relative's store, I had some extra pocket money too. I ended up living with my parents after all, so I didn't have to pay for living expenses.
F.
It felt great to get to freely spend the money I earned from working. Okay.
F for independence.
Normally I'd wait for the audience to do the Ariana Grande thing, but I have to
You're
see
gonna
it
do
myself.
Are you gonna put it
it
up
up
on
on
screen?
screen.
Oh my god! I can't believe you committed to that. You're insane.
Fucking look at this. I'm glad we took time out of this recording session for me to edit this together.
Oh, this is perfect. Now you try.
I still use the roomcast I set up for me from time to time.
Yeah, he's still alive.
It was a convenient hideout for when I didn't want to see my parents.
he still have
In
his
fact, I was
pinky?
planning to spend a day there today.
Hope he still has his pinky.
So they've also just subtly addressed that she's living with her parents.
Apparently, that's just the thing that's
Like the
happening.
leech she is.
Yeah. Rip Independence Day.
Oh, damn that teacher. She told my parents that I was skipping classes. My dad got upset, and that was why I didn't want to stay at home. I'd been asking for it, though. My teacher should know that my dad is Yakuza and that he gets really scary when he's mad. On the whole, my life...
What? You okay? That was chuckle-worthy. That wasn't like... What was the recording,
I
buddy?
just had a picture of fucking Shion's teacher just going to Shion's dad and just being like, oh, you know, Mr. Sonozaki, there's this troublesome child in the class, and I feel like they're getting in the way of your daughter's education so much, and then the next day the fucking child's just dead.
No, that's not funny. That's horrifying.
I know, that's why I was laughing.
I take it back. Less memes.
On the whole, my life had been going well so far, except that it was boring.
Wow.
The reason I could enjoy this lifestyle is probably because I had to live in secret before. It was a great relief to be able to live without having to fake my identity.
It was boring.
Well, that might have been a valuable experience.
If only there was something to spice things up.
I think I learned from it. I was going grocery shopping and thought I'd get enough food for a week or so. My parents would appreciate my presence more after missing me for a week. I was doing this for their sake. Oh, wait. Isn't there a 100 yen sale today?
There is. That's what I hear. Shion?
What is 100 yen sale? Does that mean that it's 100 yen off everything? What if the thing's less than 100 yen?
Maybe everything's worth 100 yen. Maybe
what
they're
if
like,
you just
everything
buy
in their
100
stores
yen
is 100 yen.
With more yen than 100?
Who knows, dude? That'd be pretty messed up, honestly.
What if you could just get 100 yen for bringing
we can
one of
solve
any
this.
other currency in?
I don't know. Somebody tell us in the comments. I don't know Japanese that well. The Japans.
Yeah, there is. I knew how to save my pocket money. I was in a good mood. I spun around with my arms spread out.
Oh boy!
Like I was inside a little
That sounds like fun. Oh no!
Oh, what happened?
What? What is this?
Did I? Okay.
I think it was. Don't worry about it.
It just printed instantly.
It's fine. Let's go. We have adventure.
My arm hit a motorcycle parked on the sidewalk. It obviously wasn't where it was supposed to be. What the? Who parked this motorcycle here? Gave the motorcycle a kick with no hesitation.
Got him.
There were 3 motorcycles lined up in a row.
That's so weird. Why are 3
They all felt like
motorcycles here?
dominoes.
Oh boy.
It was beautiful and so much fun.
I feel like I've been here before.
This was odd. Felt like I'd gone through the exact same experience before.
Oh, here we go.
While blinking my eyes in an effort to recall when that was, some people grabbed me by the neck and dragged me into a dark alley.
Oh, you think they'd learned that lesson from last year? Come on, guys.
It looked like these punks were the owners of those motorcycles. They started shouting at me. This really was strange. I was having deja vu.
The fuck are you, bitch? What you think you're doing, huh? Fucking bash your head in, bitch. Wow. Gonna pay for what you did.
That's right. It was when I met Sadashi-kun for the first time. He came to save me. I pretended to cry again now. Would he come to save me again?
Maybe.
That's just wishful thinking.
Here we go. Well, I mean, yes. There it is. There's the wish.
Thank you, Ryukishi.
What is the wish, Ryukishi? Tell us.
I made a wish, and I started pretending to cry and beg for mercy. At that
You
time,
fucking go.
I doubted my
Just
ears.
fucking go. Cut it out. Can't you see she's crying? Oh, it's someone else! It's not Sadashi! It's a boy! And he's angry!
Why did you feel the need to take that line away from me? Like, I let you have it, because you'd started talking before I gathered myself
Look,
to do the voice.
if you want to go back and do it anyway,
No,
she has
you ruined
realized
the moment.
What?
I realized, Ben, I was preparing myself. You don't understand the
I thought it was
gusto
going to be a
that it
surprise
takes.
for you.
What? Why would this
to be a
be a
big
surprise?
surprise.
We've jumped a year ahead to the, like, parallel situation to where Shion met Keiichi
what?
before. Come
Look at
on,
you.
Ben.
What?
Who do you take me for?
I don't know, dude. I thought it'd be fun. Because now you get to, like, transition to Keiichi now. What?
Can't believe you think so lowly of me,
What?
Ben.
Wow. I
It
feel
was
fucking-
a boy about
that's
my age.
fucking rude.
Also, oh my god, he has a Sprite.
Yes, I was gonna say. Which
I was
shit
just
on
so
me
mad
for?
at you.
He's such a boy. I love him. Oh my god.
I gotta say, much bigger fan of the new Sprite with this one. What the fuck is this shirt?
The vest, the like red vest that he has, that's just how he wears. I think it's Velcro in the middle there, which is fantastic.
It just looks like he's wearing like a shit life jacket.
Dude, he is a lifesaver. That's what he is. Here he come, that
He's
boy.
fucking carrying the team today.
Yeah, dude. Like a lifesaver, like Keiichi.
There's a boy about my age. I couldn't quite see his face because of the light illuminating him from behind. That's Keiichi in a nutshell. Sadashi-kun? Of course, it couldn't be him. It couldn't be. When I snapped out of my daydream, I realized it wasn't Sadashi-kun after all. He looked less gracious than Sadashi-kun, so to speak. If Sadashi-kun was pristine and untouched, then this guy would have had scratches all over him. Although they were completely different, I got a similar impression from him somehow.
What the hell? What the fuck are ye? You wanna get hurt or what? Fucking say something, son of a bitch.
The boy looked a bit taken aback.
By their terrible voices.
Ah, well, I just thought you might want to let her go because she's crying, so.
Ah? The fuck you think you tell us what you do?
Whoa, hold on. I'm against violence.
What was up with this guy?
Who's a fucking nerd?
Felt ashamed that I mistook him for Sadashi-kun for even a second. He seemed cool at first, but he wasn't as cool as Sadashi-kun after all.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry that your motorcycles were knocked down, but I hope you don't feel too bad about it. How can I make you feel better? Of course, we don't have any money on us, you know?
If you don't got the money, then if you got no money, you gotta pay with your body.
Oh.
This chick's got some real nice boobies. Let's strip her down, see?
Hey, you kidding me? Tied my grip on the stun gun in my pocket.
Fucking get him!
And then turned it up to maximum intensity. Don't hold a grudge against me if you die, pervs.
I love it when girls get stripped into those poor bitches. Yeah, the strippers is better than the actual sex.
They indulged in their imaginations, which aroused their spirits. Hey now, why are you perverts closing in on me? Your girl's hands are groping the air. You're gonna try and violate me.
Oh, stripping's awesome! Strippers, yeah!
Like,
It's going a bit long. I'm ashamed for you, Higurashi. What the fuck is this?
Let's strip her from the top to the bottom!
this is very much doing a delayed punchline moment here, but it's like,
God.
Socks off! She'll be as naked as the Jaybird!
hey, you out of your mind? Don't touch me with those filthy hands.
Oh, here we go. Dude, this is Meikashi. You get with it or you quit it. It's how it be. What fucking music?
Fuck is this song?
It's amazing.
Is this the original track or is this the like reset?
I don't think they've updated.
They have.
They
have updated Meikashi's tracks.
But I think it wasn't it just the ones that were like originally from the question arcs. I don't see why they need to update the newer stuff. The Die and the other like.
Well, I don't
musicians worked
know.
on.
That's why I'm asking.
Well, I don't know either.
Well, you're meant to be the expert here.
I know.
Ben.
I meant to know
told you,
literally
I'm carrying
everything.
the fucking team
I know,
today.
right? That's true. It's true. I ain't got nothing here. I ain't bringing nothing to the table. Why am I even here? I'm gonna go cry now.
Please do. Then a flash of light cut through the air. Was that the boy?
It's the boy!
You stupid fucks!
Blows like thunderbolts to knock the punks down. Wow, so he was actually strong after all.
What the hell? You want some, huh?
You don't have a clue, idiots.
But what the fuck are you on about?
There's nothing arousing about stark nakedness.
Oh my God.
Leave her socks on at least, no matter what. That is the ironclad rule.
God damn it, Keiichi.
Listen up, monkeys. What's the difference between Homo sapiens and other
They
animals?
wear socks.
That's right. Humans wear
Socks.
clothes. Humans
Socks.
being without clothes they're just animals.
God damn it.
If you get aroused only when the girl is completely naked, then you are less than human. You might as well be animals. I'm gonna knock some sense into you. Clench those teeth.
What?
Oh, God!
Now this is
What
quality
is
animation.
this fucking screen?
You mentioned a porn movie, didn't you? Let's say that's a cosplay sex video. The definition of cosplay is too broad. To lecture on that subject is as difficult as explaining the spirit of Yamato to Yankees parachuting down. I didn't click!
Sure you didn't! I don't believe
My
you!
hand was off the mouse and
Big
gesticulating!
bastard, you fool! Get fucked.
It's
You have to
just
go back.
going!
We have to go back! Go back, you have to read the whole thing! Go!
Fucking Ryukishi, is this how it feels to be? Is this how it
To
feels
be
to
me?
be you?
Yes, it is!
Can't believe you've done this to me,
shitting
Ryukishi.
on you the same way you shit on me!
Ah.
God damn it.
To lecture on that subject is as difficult as explaining the spirit of Yamato to Yankees parachuting down from B-29. So I'll limit the scope to the most popular one: school uniforms.
Oh!
is gonna be a fucking speed race. You ready?
Here we go.
What are the 3 most prominent divisions in the larger category of school uniforms? Answer me, that's right, regular
Regular uniform. That's it.
regular uniforms, gym uniforms, and school swimsuits. Both the sailor style and blazer style are included in regular uniforms, by the way. Gym shorts and bloomers likewise. The color preference between white and navy school swimsuits is the same. Well, doesn't this sound exciting already?
Yes,
Let's say each of
Keiichi.
you has a preference in one of these 3 divisions. Hey, you tall one, you take the regular uniform. Fat one, you take the gym uniform. And you, short one, you take the school swimsuit. Picture the image in your head. Within 3 seconds, are you done? That's not good enough. Do it again. Let's say there's a porn video of your favorite cosplay. Use your imagination. Come on. Say yes, sir, when you got it. Are you really military men, you maggots? Good, you all seem to have an image in your heads now. Let's move on. Imagine your favorite cosplay is stripped entirely naked because of your stupid desire. Now, think, if you take all of their clothes off, that's not cosplay anymore, is it? That sort of video's rampant lately. It's just lamentable. Humans without clothes aren't civilized, they're animals. If only naked girls excited you'd be a pack of dogs, monkeys, or pheasants. Pack your bags and get out. Wait, back here. As you know, a huge amount of Russian porn videos are going around lately thanks to the end of the Cold War. You didn't know that? Get out of here. I heard a style called Beautiful Russian Schoolgirl, which is a combination of the Japanese uniform fetish and some Russian things emerging, but I'll never accept that. School uniforms are part of Japanese culture and art. Those stupid barbarians will never understand the Japanese spirit. Are you even listening, you pathetic squid? Clench your teeth, I'll train you till you drop. I won't let you sleep until you're capable of perfecting your imaginary skills. Come and whip.
There goes the whip. Congratulations, you made it. Do you want some water? Do you want a pat on the head? Does that help?
I want
hear that
some
helps
water
people.
and some fucking therapy.
So tell me where Higurashi hurt you. Yeah. It has your throat. Because I feel like that's what hurts the most.
I don't even think that was Keiichi's voice by the end. That was
I
just...
don't think it matters. You did it. You fucking marathon that in like a minute. So we time that. Try and say that faster than my boy here did, you know?
I want to know how many mistakes I made.
I don't think you made more than maybe one. I think you're fine. I didn't notice any. Check the tapes. Holy shit. Well, that's Keiichi. That's his grand re-entrance, which I'm really happy with. Go boy. Fucking beating
I'm
people
so glad
around.
to be seeing Keiichi from an outside perspective, but
Yes.
at the same time, I now regret that I ever wanted to see this.
This is beautiful. Look, we could be stoic and we could be polite and we could take a hit like Sash did, or we could shout about school uniforms. Hell yeah! This is great. Keiichi is my spirit animal. Get on his fucking level.
I have to get a fucking restraining order if that's your spirit animal.
I mean, maybe.
At that point, I heard a bustle of people running this way.
Babe, I said, there's some people.
I saw several kids running towards us.
Oh, they come.
Seemed like our backup had arrived.
Oh shit, let's get out of here, it's the kids!
The 3 punks had just been standing there at gate, but they started running away when they saw that many people.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're awesome, Mayabara-san. You had those bug strings fixed all by yourself. Well, I'm even at a nosebleed. You're so strong, Mayabara-san.
Well, seems my personal aura has grown more powerful.
That's it.
If this keeps up, I'll soon surpass even Coach's Made in Heaven reality marble.
What?
Anyway, you alright, Mion?
The boy was apparently called Mayabara. He turned around to face me. Even the way he mistook me for Mion sounded like Satoshi-kun. But Satoshi-kun isn't a pervert like him.
I was anxious to see how you'd fight back, but I guess 3 guys were too many, huh? I don't believe it.
I was still confused. I couldn't yet grasp the situation. Who was this guy? Mion has friends like him. I was still spacing out in shock, so I forgot to move until his hand touched my head.
Well, you know, I'll forget that I saw you cry, so cheer up, okay?
The boy called Mayabara stroked my head roughly. It didn't feel good. It hurt, actually. But still, his hand had the same warmth. Later on, Mion told me about him. He was called Keiichi Mayabara. Kei-chan for short. He is 1 grade below us. Not only that, but he just moved to Hinamiza. Thanks to his attitude and lack of manners, he'd already become an idol in their class. Mion joyously explained all of this. Sure, he sounded like a fun kid. Knew why Mion was into him. But Satoshi-kun is way cooler. He wasn't worth stealing from Sis, or was he?
Huh?
My heart throbbed. I was excited. Felt like I'd gotten a new toy. I was curious as to what kind of relationship Mion intended to build with him. I'd love to tease her about it.
Oh no.
Thanks, Kei-chan. Let me buy you a drink. My uncle's restaurant is just nearby, so why don't we go there? Satoshi-kun would refuse out of modesty. But Keiichi Maebara said okay within 2 seconds. Well then, I couldn't wait to tease the two of them. My boring life suddenly became bright again.
Well, hey, don't cling to my arm.
Oh, don't you like it?
Well, I don't hate it, but it's just your breast. You're touching me and...
My breasts bother you.
What a nerd.
Keiichi Maebara was fun. Mion thought the same way I did. She would always talk about him. I was happy for her. It made me smile. I guess Kei-chan is really your favorite, huh, sis? What's the most interesting thing about him? Well, let's see. To put it plainly, he's just funny. For example, just a couple of days ago in the club. Mion really liked him, but didn't seem to think it was love yet. She's reserved in that area, so it was really like her. As for me, well, I didn't hate him. But my feelings weren't the same as Mion's. Kei-chan was just too childish compared to Sadashi-kun. Yeah,
That's it.
he's too childish, says the one
Sure.
with a fucking year-long love interest after fucking 4 days.
I mean, yes. What's your problem?
Fucking teenagers, man.
Look, this is how she sees teenagers. They're a bunch of dummies, and that's just how it be.
He's not
Except for
wrong.
Renner. Except for Renner.
He's not wrong.
Except for Renner. What?
Sorry, what was that again?
What? Nothing. Don't worry about it.
That's alright.
There's only one smart character in this novel. 2 smart characters.
Who's the second one?
Oishi, obviously. Obviously. Come on now.
What about Rika?
You know, she has her moments.
Okay.
She's just like 9 years old though, so like, you know.
Is she 9? I keep
Or
getting
8 or
confused
whatever.
about this.
Look, it doesn't matter. This is the thing, the ages are never actually told to us in this novel, so it literally does not matter. It's all
I'm sure
from the
someone who
manga
spent
and anime
hours
and-
cross-referencing numbers
I
is
mean,
really upset with you right now.
I've seen people put that shit together, and it's like, in the manga it says this, and this it says that, and this extra arc from the consoles it mentions these years. Do not care. Maybe that's a controversial opinion, but ages,
Really, they're
ages
all
are
just
dumb.
eternal beings.
It's true.
And the arcs of them reliving the same cycle over and over
You know
again.
what? That makes sense to me. I'd be down for that.
I wondered how Sadashi-kun was doing. Was he waiting for things to cool down somewhere far away? The case had already been solved, though. That dopehead was the murderer. There's no reason for him to wait anymore. I shook my head. I shouldn't think about it too much. Oh, wait. I know. The case was confidential, so the arrest of the culprit hadn't been made public, so Sadashi-kun hadn't realized he could come back. I know he's a little thick-headed. Maybe he'd been waiting for things to calm down until the end of time. But if so, couldn't he give a call to Sadako at least? He should tell her he's living in a faraway place, but that he'd be coming home soon. Stupid Sadako. She'd been living with Rika Furude since Sadashi-kun went away, so nobody would pick up the phone even if he called. Stupid girl. Don't you want your big brother to come home? Given Sadashi-kun's personality, he wouldn't remember any of the phone numbers other than his own home number, so he wouldn't be able to contact anybody in Hinamizawa. It's not like a phone book exists or
Nah,
anything.
she's really thought this through. She's totally on board with everything. She's figured it out. No possibility of calling anyone other than home.
Man, imagine still being in the first of the 5 stages of grief after a year.
Dude, it's just a very slow, it's a slow period of her life. She's gotta move on. She's gotta learn how to move on. That's all she gotta do. She gotta find a new man.
Maybe he's been calling Sadako every night. He keeps ringing, but nobody picks up. Then he'd assume Sadako might be taking a bath or be in the restroom. He'd put on a puzzled smile while mumbling, like always.
Oh, there it is!
I imitated his voice without realizing it. After that, huh? What? Huh? What's up? Didn't you say something, Shion? I laughed it off and urged Mion to continue. I realized then that her tone had changed. I hadn't been listening to her because I was thinking about Sadashi-kun. I thought she was still happily talking about Kei-chan, but Mion sounded grim now. Her faint smile looked pitiful. It was too late to ask what was going on, so instead I concentrated on her story instead. After all that, Uncle gave everybody a doll as a thank you gift. Everybody except for me. Okay, except for you. I wanted one too. I couldn't say it in front of everybody. You still can't express your needs, huh? And then? Mion sniffled. I realized she was on the verge of tears. The cutest doll was in Kei-chan's bag. And you wanted that doll. Didn't matter which one. But although Kei-chan knew I didn't get one, he didn't give it to me. He didn't give it to me. He said the doll wouldn't fit me and that I should be born as a boy in my next life. That's what he said. That was Keiichi's weak point. He might be fun and popular, but he wasn't mature. Like Sadashi-kun, I just
Unlike
stop.
me. With my diary that I keep all the notes in of my dead boyfriend who was totally my boyfriend.
Like, to some extent, like, I can be sympathetic because...
It's very extreme. Yeah.
But, like, yeah, it's just over the top.
It is. I mean, this is something I was chatting with Shu earlier in our Discord about how, like, we don't really have enough time here to, like, really... Like, she only meets Sadashi, like, 3 times on screen, and one of those, she's beating his sister. Like, yeah. I don't know. It's fine. Like, it's an interesting, like, tragic love story situation, and it's all futility and shit, but, like, I don't feel like we have enough time to really, like, justify a whole year. And I wonder if that's, like, partly because Higurashi has already said Sadashi went missing a year ago, and he's like, now how do I shoehorn this in? You know?
Yeah, I mean, like
because
it would be
he said,
understandable given what we saw in earlier arcs if we saw, like, when someone mentions Sadashi that Shion still gets defensive about it.
Sure.
But this, like, still actively thinking about it seems like a bit over the top. Like, maybe, I guess we've been dropped into a situation that is very reminiscent, and maybe she hasn't been this fucking pathetic for the last... like the entire last year.
Entirely possible. Maybe that's something we'll explore as we go forward. But yeah, you're absolutely right though. Like we've had a full year and she's still in the first stage of grief, which is really fucking weird. See a psychologist, kids. If your boyfriend that you knew for 4 days dies, go see a psychologist. Maybe that'll help.
You saying Sadashi's dead?
Who knows, dude?
I don't believe it.
I think he's run away. That's what my heart says.
Amateur.
That's what my heart says.
This is why you're not solving the story.
He's run away to Britain, the land of the golden age of detective mysteries, and he's solving cases.
On his hot new radio show.
That's it.
I want to start all over.
Life of the author. There we go.
I want to go back to... That's actually not a bad... That's
Life of the author.
Bad sub-show.
Dude, we could have called it that instead, but that's alright. We'll mind map it. Not mind map it, brainstorm it. There's like a term for this, and it's like on the tip of my tongue, and I can't think of what it is. Do you remember when we, like, ages ago, because I was looking through the pins in our chat, how we have this flow of when we sit down to a recording session, we have 3 episodes. We're still in the first stage. Still in the first stage. I just want to let you know.
Of course we're in the first stage. It's the first recording.
I know. I just want to let you know that I remember that the lore of this show still stands. This is the one where nothing gets done.
Yeah.
For those unaware.
Uh-huh. The next one's where we go ham, and the one after that is where we're burnt out.
That's the one. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
So in other words, you can skip the next 2 episodes.
Yeah, just watch this one.
Please don't.
No, skip it. Do it. It's not worth it.
I want him to treat me like a girl from the beginning. Don't take it too seriously. It'll be okay because it's just you who wants to start over while he didn't even notice anything wrong. It'd be harder if you guys fought over it or something. Can I start over? If you didn't cry in front of him, it's not too late. You can cry as much as you want now, and if you show him a different side of you from tomorrow, you can still fix it. Okay. I'm amazed how insensitive he is, but part of that is just the impression you've been giving him so far. If you change your attitude from tomorrow on, you can still change his mind. How do I change my attitude? How? If I tell you to act cute, you're gonna start school in frilly clothes so you don't think and just be natural. But without overdoing it, pay attention to how you behave around him. And don't forget to be cautious of Rena. She's a bit ahead of you so far.
Yeah!
Kei-chan might prefer Rena at this point.
Oh, fucking Shion! On the Rena ship!
Oh, it's true. Rena's really girly. She's cute, caring.
And smart and wonderful.
Oh, that just means you can't slack off for even a moment, sis, because you've got a rival.
And perfect.
Tears can attract men, but they don't anchor them. You should always be smiling, but cry when it really counts. That's how you typically do it. Maybe I should try that out in Kei-chan myself.
With that badass cleaver.
Don't. He's the boy you like, so I guess it's natural that I like him too. How can I attract him? Hey sis, why don't we have a competition over him? No, never. I'll kick you in orbit if you come near Hinamizawa. I'm happy for you, sis. It's not too late at all. It's important to know the distance between the boy you love and yourself and shift the way you appeal to him to compensate. The boy I love is missing, you know? Don't even know where he is or when he's coming back. Compared to that, you're very lucky. Mion was saying she'd do her best from tomorrow on with red, tearful eyes, but I sensed a deeply negative feeling emerging inside me. Nobody was blaming Mion for being happy with Keiichi. I wasn't envious. I wasn't jealous. I didn't want her to be blamed the same way I was blamed. It was just there was no space for Satoshi-kun in Mion's mind anymore, filled as it was with Kei-chan and her other friends now. It didn't matter to her if Satoshi-kun came back, or not. Just like how she didn't care if it was sunny or rainy tomorrow. What about me then? Had I been thinking about Satoshi-kun all the time for the past year? I wasn't proud of my own answer. I'd become used to life without Satoshi-kun. His absence didn't hurt me anymore. I was getting used to life with Keiichi Maebara, and if I let my guard down, he might just fill up the space I'd been saving for Satoshi-kun. If Shion Sonozaki had prayed harder for Satoshi-kun to return, he might have come home already. Where did Satoshi-kun go? Last year, right after his disappearance, I'd paid close attention to the information circulating in the Sonozaki family and its underground connections. And I frequently went to the police station to check with Oishi for new information. Even with all that, I couldn't get any new leads on his whereabouts. I eventually became interested in Oyashiro-sama's curse, which surrounded Satoshi-kun's disappearance. I researched the dark history of the village. The more I looked into it, the less likely his survival seemed. I'd returned Mio-san's scrapbooks to her, and then I hadn't gone to the library since. I started a new life in a new school. I'd made new friends, and in the same way, as falling leaves cover the ground, I felt like I was losing sight of what was really important to me. It was already almost the end of spring. They said the summer was coming early and it'd be very hot this year. Normally it'd be the rainy season now, but we've had no rain at all. The Watanagashi festival was right around the corner. It's been almost a year since Satoshi-kun went missing. In Hinamizawa, they don't allow you to talk openly about Oyashiro-sama's curse or the series of mysterious deaths. So everybody acts like the murder of Satoshi-kun's aunt never happened. That's because Satoshi Hojo-kun was a member of the family of traitors. He fell victim to Oyashiro-sama's curse on the 4th year running. He was demoned away. Everybody was trying to forget about his existence and erase their memories of him. Don't make him disappear because of the curse. Don't erase his existence. Satoshi-kun was living in Hinamizawa just a year ago. He went to school. He was an A student. He was a member of the Hinamizawa Fighters. He could never hit the ball when it really mattered, but he was unreliable but pure. He was warm. Because of the curse, people made him disappear. They stopped mentioning his name and acted like he never existed. A new resident like Keiichi Maebara wouldn't even know him. He seriously believed that Satoshi-kun had transferred out. I miss you, Satoshi-kun. I want to go shopping with you again. I want to be in a baseball game with you again and get a cold drink afterwards. I want to tease you and I want you to stroke my head again. Your hand was so warm. Felt as if my whole body was being caressed. Satoshi-kun.
Oh!
Haven't opened this notebook in a while. My feelings have been written down for over 150 pages. This notebook is the key to my heart. The other me who's been sleeping since last year is slowly waking up.
There you go.
There you go, indeed.
Yeah, so a little bit more about, like, she hasn't been, you know, Satoshi-kun's been on the brain, but something's starting to happen. Oh, there she is. It's cutie. Yeah, I mean, I will say, I don't think that Ryukishi is portraying Shion this way. Like, man, isn't it great that she's obsessed about this boy for a whole year? Isn't that fantastic? It's very much like, this is the tragedy of becoming obsessed with someone or a thing and, like, not being able to let it go, that kind of jam.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that, I don't know, how do I want to phrase this? Like, it's, you know, she's supposed to be a tragic character. She's supposed to be someone who is not all there, not 100% like a cool, rational being in which she thinks she might be. And something's happening, you know, something's happened to her. So that's fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I've kind of lost track because we've been
Time.
juggling recording sessions
Yeah.
and locations and whatnot, but I believe we had a discussion a few episodes ago about how I thought that this was like juggling between being the Watanagashi and Tatari Guroshi
Sure.
answer arc.
Yeah, you thought it was the Tatari Guroshi one.
Well, I initially thought it was Watanagashi, then I thought it was Tatari Guroshi, now I'm leaning back the other way.
Yeah,
But-
it's fun that.
I don't know, I guess I was expecting, like, I wasn't expecting it to be like 1-to-1, obviously,
Yeah.
but I was expecting it to be more 1-to-1 than it is.
Really? It's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, I mean, we've had the mention of the doll scene. I mean, Shiona's here now and she's interacting with Keiichi, and there's like, oh, I'm gonna go out with him and like steal him from you, Mion. Isn't that crazy? Let's have a competition, which might reflect on some of her actions in Watanagashi. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll let you know, I guess, once we finish the arc, which one it's supposed to be answering, but it's certainly tackling stuff from both.
I mean, my impression from that note is that it's probably going to end up being Watanagashi, and this is where we see how Shion swapped places with Mion.
Maybe.
Because that is my prevailing theory for Arc 2.
Sure.
And that's kind of what I felt that notebook page was leaning towards. But yeah, I don't know, I wasn't expecting it to be 1-to-1 in that I wasn't expecting it to be like, here's just the same story beat, but this time we're getting answers. But like, I was kind of expecting a similar flow, more or less, and we've already thrown it practically out the window. We've had a coverage of the abuse thing, which was largely an Arc 3 problem.
Yes.
And then all of the actual like surrounding plot about Shion has been much more Arc 2.
Sure, yeah.
But interestingly enough, there still hasn't really been anything I felt from Arc 1, other than
No.
like maybe uncovering a bit more about Oishi as a character.
I mean, the focus in Arc 1 was Keiichi, like, uncovering the surface level mysteries, which we've been exploring through, like, all of the arcs, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of a question to think about when we get to its answer arc. It's like, what is there to answer, really? Like, what mysteries were there that still need to be solved? What do we mean by an answer arc? All that sort of thing. And obviously, I'm waiting to read it before I comment on that stuff. But it's going to be a good time. I hope you enjoy yourself. But yeah, this arc, it's not my favorite arc, but hey, at least we get to see twins having a good old powwow with each other and having a good old time, because that's important. Talking to people, it's good stuff.
Let's go.
I'm quite amazed by your dirty deeds, Keiichi-san.
Oh no!
He is a boy after all.
Wow.
Me.
Me-chan, she-chan, Keiichi looks confused. How?
Did you hear that, sis? We're not playing tug of war here. You're trying to tear Kei-chan apart.
That's right.
Not playing tug of war. What? You're the one who's stretching him?
This is a fantastic smash cut in the anime.
Go back to Akinomiya, Shion. Okay, I will. Oops.
Whoa!
Let go of Kei-chan suddenly, so he and Sis flew off like a rubber band. Keiichi rolled on the ground while Sis was stuck in a bush head first.
Oh no.
What lively people. See you, Kei-chan. Sis might assault me if I stick around any longer, so I'll get going.
Oh, Shion, thanks for today.
Oh, forget it. I didn't do much.
See you, Shion.
His hand landed on my head. I refuse to get
Bro,
that sound effect.
I got you.
It wouldn't have sound effects.
I got you.
Here, I'm gonna rub Ben's head. Can you fucking hear that?
Yeah, they can.
You hear that?
They can feel the magic. They can hear the magic. Rub. There you go.
Gonna put some hand sanitizer on.
There you go. That's beautiful.
No physical contact.
Yeah, that's the sound of rubbing silky hands together. Moisturize by cream, the shaving.
What?
Body cream. That's the word. Hand cream. All sorts of creams.
Ugh, stop.
Oh, it's great. That's me making a fire with a stick.
He stroked my head pretty roughly. The warmth reminded me.
What's happening? He's gonna. Now your hair's on fire. Shion, no, the friction.
No, Shion.
Now we'll be able to never tell you apart because your hair's gone.
It's probably fucking toxic smoke too, with all that green hair dye.
All that green hair.
Excuse me, I'm going. See you, sis. Don't have her come here again. Rena, keep your eyes on her. Sadako, set traps. Rika-chan, purify this area with salt.
Oh, that's pretty good.
The warmth remained on the top of my head. It felt ticklish and sore. Had to stop. I got off my moped and pushed that aching spot against the telephone pole. That's gotta look a little strange if it's the way that I'm picturing it.
Yeah.
But I'm like 90% it's not the way that I'm
I
picturing it.
don't think so. It's a perfectly natural motion. Don't worry about it.
We did a prank in the office today where
What?
where we were like, here, if you can hold this, like we stick a like paper thing up against the wall, and we say, if you can catch it with your forehead when we let go of it as it's going down the wall, you know, I'll shout you lunch or whatever. Of course, the bit being
What was it?
that you drop it, they fucking smash their head into the wall.
I see. And suffer brain damage. Good.
So I'm picturing the pose that everyone took to do this fucking bit.
That's awful.
Just like this squat
Just
leaning
brace
over, like
against
staring
it.
at the wall.
Ah! You get a bite, a hole out of it. Yeah, totally.
It's like nearly a sumo pose, the way that most people did it.
It's beautiful.
I'm sorry, Satoshi-kun. I'm sorry. Never forget about you. I still remember you. I'm worthless without you. I can't stand life without you because it's grey and cold and boring. That's true. I can never smile because you aren't here. I can't.
See you, Shion.
Keiichi's face appeared in my mind. I recalled the touch of his hand stroking my head. It wasn't warm. I wasn't happy. It was rough and painful. I hate that insensitive guy. He's too childish, rude, and cold. He's like a stray dog. I wasn't happy. It wasn't warm. I wasn't happy or overjoyed at all. Satoshi-kun.
The turmoil of love.
I know, it's great.
Oh no.
Satoshi-kun mumbled. He didn't know what to say in a situation like this, but he knew that he had better say something. He wanted to say something, but he didn't know what to say, so he just mumbled.
I'm sorry, Shion.
Why are you apologizing, Satoshi-kun? I'm the one who should apologize. Even though I said I'd wait for you, even though I believed my heart wouldn't change. My heart is full of holes. You're leaking out from the small cracks in my heart little by little. You're leaking out from me.
Are you suffering because I'm here?
Why? You're so precious to me. Don't say that.
I've been here with you all this time, but I think I'm hurting you by continuing to exist.
I nearly doubled that line with you, and in retrospect, I might as well just have continued, because that would have been a good double line.
It would have been.
Yeah.
It's alright. We'll do the next one. I don't want that.
That's not true. No. Where have you been, Satoshi-kun? You weren't with me. Tell me where you are. What's the address? What's the postal code? What's the name of the city? What's the street number? Tell me.
There isn't an address.
I knew it. Telling me you've always been with me, always by my side. That's such a cliche.
Which do you prefer, Shion? If I can give you strength, I'll stay by your side forever. But if you're suffering because of me, I'll disappear right away.
Don't say that. I want to be with you, always. I want to be with you forever.
Okay, I'll stay with you then.
But first, we need to kill Keiichi Maebar.
Yeah, let's go! you can find me. You can find me in my old locker. And you pick up the bat. There we go!
I'd be down. I'd be down for that.
Let's go!
Man. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of getting the impression, given the way that these actions are starting to parallel more of what we've seen from the previous arcs, that maybe her recent re-obsession with Satoshi as a symptom of, what is it they call it, Hinamizawa syndrome?
I wouldn't call it a symptom, but hey, maybe it's...
Well, no, but like,
some stuff going here.
the exaggeration with which she's approaching it.
Sure.
Like, not to say that these feelings aren't real, but they're, like, exacerbated by the syndrome.
Maybe. Yeah, it's just a way of looking at it.
A car passed by, the noise snapping out of my reverie. Is it a white van, and does it contain Irie? The sky was turning orange. I should get home before it gets cold. I should go home. To Akinomiya. You're with me, right? Are you with me right now, Satoshi-kun? Is that what Satoshi says in response?
I was back to my moped. I hopped on and I rode off into the night.
My feet sank into the grass. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Crunch, crunch.
Fucking, what happened to the sound effects? We started so strong
I
in this arc.
know. What happened to the budget for the sound effects? Where'd it go?
I don't know, dude. It's nuts.
Did Keiichi take it?
I stopped when I reached my bike, but then I heard an extra footstep. Here we go.
Yay.
Yeah, here he is trying to dissuade me from the fact it's the syndrome. Pfft, amateur carrying the team. Hashtag Jakruna forever.
Wow! Hashtag Jakruna Zamini. Hashtag Jakruna Zamini. Put it in the comments. He's just trying to ruin my day. What is this? Shit on Megasour?
Oh, you think I rocked up an hour late today, like, accidentally? No, it was on
I
purpose.
know, right? I was
to fuck
waiting.
with you.
We've been an hour. It was like an hour and a half. You son of a bitch. What is it today? This better end by the end of the episode, or else I will walk out of here and I'll go home and I'll feed my fish.
Well, then it would have been such a waste for you traveling all the way out here just to sit here for 45 minutes.
Be shit on, yeah.
So I win either way.
It's true. It's true.
I gasped. I could feel somebody else's presence. I'm not stupid. Disagree. Nobody else was around here. Nobody had suddenly appeared behind me. So I wasn't surprised to find nobody when I turned around.
It's nobody. He's come with his spear to put out our eye. Do you get it's
I get it.
good.
I get it.
I'm glad.
Thank you.
Greek mythos is very hot with the kids these days.
I know it is.
Good.
Especially when Danny DeVito is, voicing one of the characters.
Yeah, that's true. God, what a bad show. All right, continue.
I really wish I could do a good Danny DeVito. I feel like I could if I practiced.
Hey, I'm Danny DeVito. I got a fire wedgie. There you go. Done. Oh, I got a fire wedgie. That's it.
He was definitely still there. Satoshi-kun. I couldn't see him, but he was there. He was there for me.
His soul.
Satoshi-kun never lies. He said he'd be with me all the time. Just been too insensitive to feel his existence until now. Wasn't like one of the last interactions you had with Satoshi him lying about the fact that everything was fine at home?
It doesn't matter. She has selective memory loss.
Shion, come on.
She has selective memory loss. She loves that boy more than life itself. It's how it be. Dude. I love this track, by the way. It's wonderful.
I know, that's kind of why I
Yeah.
stopped. I'm just sitting here enjoying it.
It's soul something. I think it's soul scouring.
Uh-huh.
I believe
I've
that's what
probably
this is
turned it
called.
up.
I hope so.
Buried in the mix underneath it.
It's a good song. It's very nice.
Very vibey.
Yeah. Like we're sifting through water or something. It's good
Gives me
stuff.
flashbacks to that one synthy tune that was like one of the default tracks on YouTube.
What?
It does not sound like it, but it just made me think of it. It's like, man, what's it called?
I don't know, dude.
2002 something is the name of the track.
The Odyssey? I don't know. What is happening here?
2002, The Odyssey?
2002 Odyssey. That's a movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because space is a giant baby. That has too many eyes. That's why it's called 2002. Too many eyes.
Terrible joke. Cut this.
Got it.
I just been too insensitive to feel his existence until now. Satoshi-kun. Satoshi-kun. The breeze tickled my hair. It felt cold, but to me it was nothing but the warmth of his hand.
Damn.
Took me a while to notice that my cheeks were wet with tears.
There you go.
There indeed.
Satoshi is there, following her, like, what's his face in The Sixth Sense? Bruce Willis.
You just couldn't get through the rest of the series without
No, it's
dropping
not
in
in
another
Sixth
Sixth
Sense.
Sense.
Look, that's who Satoshi should be played by, Bruce Willis. It
I
makes
see.
so much sense. Anyway,
Next time.
next time.